NBA, Grant. Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
And the starting lineup for Miami. They've got Bam Adebayo. Tyler Hero is out there with Terry Rozier. Then there's Butler, and it's Highsmith in at the 4. Pass to Levine. Sinks it from distance.
And that's become a more comfortable shot for Levine as his career has gone on.
Butler with the ball. Guarded by Vucevic. Levine with a steal. Rozier against White. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Highsmith. Back to Hero. Launches it. Adebayo tips it back in.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
The Heat have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
And Chicago has possession. Miami making their last shot. Here's Hero. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And the basket by Highsmith.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Giddey passes to Williams. Back to Giddey. Stolen by Rozier. Fast break Miami. Here's Butler. Rebound by the Bulls. Here's Levine for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami with the ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Pass to Highsmith. Rozier outside. Kicks it to Hero. 6 to shoot. Butler with the ball. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Back to Giddey. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Yep, that one's good.
Well, pretty sturdy inside. Giddey's got that size and ready to battle.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. Pass to Hero. Here's Butler. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Giddey with it. Hero picks him up. Giddey against Rozier. Giddey passes to Vucevic. Tipped away. Butler with a steal. And here we go. The Heat fast break. Here's Highsmith. And that one is stuffed right through.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
Giddey against Hero. Stolen by Hero. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And the basket by Highsmith. Highsmith's got 6.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And that energy behind Giddey's drive helping him get it done.
And it's Miami's ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Hero finds Rozier. Counted from distance.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's White. And he lays it up and in.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Here's Highsmith. And that's not going to go. And so it's Miami closing out the quarter with a 7. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Miami?
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Williams and Vucevic are inside. White and Levine are out on the wings. And it's Giddey in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Levine with a steal. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Chicago shooting their first free throw of the night. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
And the Heat making a change here. Love's checked in.
So there are troublemakers out on the court, and Jimmy Butler is one of them, and I mean that as a compliment.
Brent, you think about Jimmy Butler. Great in the regular season, even better in the playoffs.
Yeah, extremely tough. I mean, he has grit and resilience, but tough-minded in the toughest moments, and that's where his teammates rely on him. Jimmy Butler shows up big come playoff time.
Now, here's Williams. 8 points in his last time out.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Vucevic. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Vucevic has gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, Vucevic has finished a couple times in the top 10 of offensive boards, in part because of his feel for the game.
Hero. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Williams' shot is good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots. Here's
Butler. Zach LaVine clears it away. Bulls trail by 6. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
LaVine challenging.
Well, Jimmy Butler has a defensive reputation, and right now we're getting a chance to see that.
Offensive board. The Bulls have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Williams has got 5.
No way he's going to pass that shot. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Hero with it, and it's Giddey picking him up. Outside for Butler. Rozier right side to the inside. And finished off by Adebayo.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
The Bulls have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And Brent, the Heat always looking to compete year in, year out.
Well, for good reason. This team takes a lot of pride in giving themselves a chance every year. And the way the front office conducts their business is they believe they can put together the type of roster that is going to go out there and take care of things to put them in position to be successful.
Ball, he's checked in for Giddey. And Miami also making a switch. Jaquez is checked in for Love. Now here's White. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Miami ball.
A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season. In third, the Heat.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Smith, he's checked in for Williams. Outside Jaquez. Uneasy two on the layup. Jaquez has got his first points of the game.
And this is what Jaquez likes to do, attack on the interior.
To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Oh, and Bam taking flight.
And it's Ball off the drive. And Ball throws it down.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
The Bulls trail by 7. Levine finds Vucevic. Now Ball. Adebayo with a steal. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Adebayo with a steal. Fast break Miami. Hero for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. And it's a 12-point Heat lead.
And that time, Tyler Hero just so quick on the pull-up. Defense could not recover.
Outside White. No good from outside. The Heat have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Butler, so crafty around the rim.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Vucevic, the pass to Smith. The kick out to Ball. Shot to stop the run. Buries it from 3. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
So much talk about the improvement in Lonzo Ball's three-point mechanics. It takes a lot of time and a lot of dedication.
Levine against Butler. Adebayo, a screen on Levine. Here's Butler. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Butler hits them both. White for 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Jimmy Butler getting it done for Miami. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that... Shaq, I'm gonna let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1, 2.
All right, guys, let's swing. And that'll do it for us.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Josh Richardson out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Jovic in at the 4 spot. Now here's Jaquez. Outside Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Okay, Duncan, get up and show those hops.
There's Ball with a 3. Love grabs the miss.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Brent, it didn't take long for Jaquez Jr. to establish himself as one of the steals of his draft class.
Yeah, the interesting thing with where he played was how he gained the confidence of the teammates around him. A lot of expectations about playing winning basketball. Well, Jaquez did a lot of that in college. He's got great feel, great size, and seems to be in the right spot most of the time.
And here's the fast break. Dosunmu for three. Hits the three-pointer. Dosunmu's got his first 3 points of the game.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Richardson against Ball. Outside Richardson. And Jalen Smith gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There's some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
Buzelis is checked in for Chicago.
Kevin Love showing you he's got a little vert getting up to the rim.
Ball passes to White. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Chicago. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Friday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets.
And that game against the Trailblazers, that's one to watch for. The fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm really interested in how those teams match up this early in the season.
Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in. White can't hit.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Miami shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw no good. The Bulls making a switch here. Giddey's checked in. And the Heat making a change here. And the second free throw is good. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Buzelis, covered by Johnson. Craig with a screen on Burks. Giddey passes to White. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Highsmith, and it's rejected.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
There's the screen by Johnson. Second chance effort. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Patrick Williams.
And good whistle there.
Miami shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Terry's checked in for Chicago. The Bulls trail by 17.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Craig. From outside the arc. Drops in the 3. Terry's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Burks against Giddey. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Heat lead by 16.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Chicago shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. Chicago making some changes. Phillips is checked in for Craig, and it's Duarte in for Terry.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Now here's Burks. Rozier outside. Love passes to Robinson. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. And he drops it first. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Dosunmu comes in for Duarte. And Williams drops them both. 1:14 left in the third. Miami leading by 12. Outside Burks. Good on the shot. Burks has got 6 here in the quarter.
No, that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Giddey passes to Dosunmu. Here's Buzelis. Down low. Williams. Outside Giddey. Just 3 to shoot. Back to Williams. Stolen by Rozier. Left side Love. And he banks in the layup.
Kevin Love getting comfortable on the inside on that possession. He's got the size and touch to be effective around that arc.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. From deep, Giddy. Highsmith grabs the board.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And foul on Patrick Williams. That's his third foul so far. 12 seconds left in the third quarter.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night. And he makes the first.
First personal foul. 15 foul.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Dosunmu goes in. Just 3 on the clock. And he takes it up and lays it in. Dosunmu's gotten his second bucket on the night.
You've got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Heat up. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Josh Giddey. Buzella's out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. And it's Levine in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now here's Adebayo. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. The deep 3 from Levine. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Hero with it. Dosunmu picks him up. Pass to Adebayo. And there's the foul. It's on Zach Levine. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the Bulls. Nikola Vucevic. Torrey Craig.
Here's Hero. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Such a smooth shooter. Assertive Hero right now on offense.
Outside Craig. Here's Giddey. Back to Craig. Here's the 3. The Bulls with another miss.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And the basket by Highsmith.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Levine for 3. And Rozier pulls it down.
That's exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Kept alive. Here's Highsmith, defended by Craig. 6 on the shot clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. You know, he's 6'9". Brent, would you call Bam Adebayo a small ball center?
If you were standing in front of him, BA, would you do that? I don't know if I want to do that. I want to ask Bam what he wants to be called, whether it's center or forward. It doesn't really much matter. This guy can play both ends of the floor and can dominate a game. He's got great strength, great length, and continues to grow his game.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. The Heat making a switch here. Jaquez is checked in. From deep, Giddey. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Jaquez. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Pass to Levine. They still need this. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Butler against Levine. Dosunmu outside. Lays out. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vucevic. Some changes for Chicago. Williams is checked in for Craig. White comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Ball in for Giddey. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Levine. And Levine has got the ball here for the Bulls. Pass to Vucevic. Outside White. Now Ball. He's guarded by Hero. Takes a 3. Second chance shot. The kick out to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Vucevic with it. Clock at 6. Got it. Good job in the low post. Miami leading by 20. Adebayo drives in, and Adebayo slams it in.
And Bam just getting way up that time and finishing with ferocity.
Shot by Levine, no good. For Miami, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Hero for 3. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Now here's Hero. And again, Miami with a triple.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Heat.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Tyler Hero.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots. You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Now here's Ball. To the inside, Vucevic.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
From downtown, Chicago with a rebound. And they're on the run. White for 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, when no one's on you, great shot there.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
So it's the Heat winning. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant.
Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Oh, well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Bitadze in at center. Suggs against White. Bitadze the pass to Caldwell Pope. Wagner kicks to Banchero. 6 to shoot. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Now here's Giddey. Williams from outside. And it's Suggs with the rebound. RJ, you say this all the time. For a young player like Patrick Williams, reps are so important.
He's had a tough start to his career. 2 injuries in his first 4 years that ended his season. Every young player needs to get a rhythm. They need minutes, and they need to be healthy.
The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
Just couldn't be denied there. Giddey was willing to fight to get that one to fall.
Bulls shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Vucevic. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero with the ball. 6 points for him. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc.
This looks like a shoot-around the way they're scoring. 5 straight makes to start the game.
For Chicago, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And another miss by Chicago.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
Here's White. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist from Banchero. Caldwell Pope's got his second bucket tonight. Williams looking over the floor. Pass to Giddey. Off target from three-point range. Magic leading by 12. Banchero outside. Takes it off the glass. Banchero's got 10 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Out to White. This one for three. Good on the triple.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Now, here's Banchero. His last outing with 20 points. To the middle. Here's Wagner. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Patrick Williams.
GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Now here's Giddey. Back to Levine. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
You can see the work Levine has put in on his three-point shot. He is now a legit threat from deep.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Williams can't get it to go.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Banchero, that's good.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Here's Giddey. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
To the inside, left, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
Williams against Banchero. Here's Black. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Vucevic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul.
Team foul. At the line for Chicago.
Let's get review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for Orlando. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We come back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers. Spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Then there's Black. Then there's Banchero. And it's Bitadze in at the 5. Here's Banchero. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
Well, we've seen this a few times, Richard. Players getting booed at home, and that's got to be painful for a player.
You get taken back a little bit. For some players, it's deserved, but it's always a surprise. But you have to be self-aware. Did you deserve to get booed? In most cases, it's true.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Bulls trail by 10. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin. Just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. BA thanks. Down low, there's Williams. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Levine deciding where to go with it. Inside and stolen by Wagner. Here's Banchero and finished off by Banchero.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Giddey the pass to Vucevic. To the paint. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Williams.
Yeah, they've got into a nice flow this quarter.
Banchero outside. Here's Bitadze. And it's White with the rebound. For Chicago, they've got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Here's Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Levine. Clock at 6. Offline with his 3. Orlando leading by 7. Banchero outside. Wagner finds Banchero. Nice D from Levine.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Bitadze. Nailed from three-point land. Bitadze's got 5.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Here's Giddey. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Giddey kicks to Vucevic. Outside, White. Back to Williams. Sweet move, and it's good on the way in. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Banchero, that's good. And the Magic lead by 13.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
Levine wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. Levine's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
White the pass to Williams. .44 seconds left now here in the second. And that one, good. He has 6.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
Banchero out there trying to get open. Banchero, that's good.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
And Levine, here we go. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Torrey Craig comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Josh Giddey. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Isaac outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Caldwell Pope. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Isaac misses.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
And so it's Orlando going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Hello.
Looking at the Bulls, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes.
And let's turn to the game we've been watching. It was a fantastic first half for Paolo Banchero.
I really like what...
That is more than enough of...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. The wingmen, White and Levine. Torrey Craig is out there with Jalen Smith. And it's Ball in at the point. Isaac kicks to Black. Isaac a screen on Craig. Shot from free throw range. Black, no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Pass to Craig. Levine sets the screen for Craig. From outside, off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Now Isaac. Here's Black. Isaac a screen. Craig pulls it in.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
The shot, no good. Isaac with some nice D. Magic leading by 10. Howard in the post. White covering. Caldwell Pope pass to Black. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Chicago making some changes. Bruce Ellis comes in for Torrey Craig. And it's Carter in for Lonzo Ball. The shot by Carter, nobody around. Gets a very good look and converts. Carter's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Magic. And Levine throws it down.
One of the best dunkers of this era. Levine loves to put on a show.
And Richard, you look back, Zach LaVine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach LaVine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple level score. When he gets going, ooh, it could be a problem.
And a look now at the various locations of the shots taken so far for Paolo Banchero.
Right now, after looking at that chart, you pretty much can just jog down the court. He gets it in the paint. But just time and time again, he's worked his way in close and made a shot over a defender or found another way to convert. Just great stuff coming from him thus far.
And the Bulls making a change here. Dosumu's checked in. Mo Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Jalen Suggs comes in for Howard.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Suggs, screen on Smith. Wagner finds Suggs. Black. No good on the three.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
It's White on the wing. Smith with it. Defended now by Wagner. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers including last season. The Magic in second.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
And Orlando making a change here. Houston's checked in and finished off by Wagner.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Bulls trail by 12. Pass to Smith. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Horton Tucker's checked in for Zach LaVine. Buzelis with the ball. On the wing, Dosunmu. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Out to White. Shoots the three. Banchero grabs the board. Magic leading by 12. Wagner passes to Caldwell Pope. Now Banchero. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
And here's a look at some numbers for White. Good season for him last year. He averaged about 19 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to. It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
Pass to Phillips. Smith for three. A three-pointer is right on target. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Now, here's Banchero. He's guarded closely. Magic moving the ball around. No good that time. Good work defensively by Smith. Bulls trail by 9. Pass to Dosunmu. Rebound by the Magic. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. A rebound by Phillips. Chicago's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Dosunmu's shot is off. Banchero up top. There's Wagner with the three. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Orlando in control with the nut. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery. A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And so in the game for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Black is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Bitadze in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. And that'll be his third foul so far. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Terry.
Checking into the game for your Bulls.
And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That is his first foul of the game.
Bulls foul. Torrey Craig. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Banchero against Williams. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero. Bulls trail by 9. Giddey goes in. Ball, the pass to Williams. Fires for 3. And Lonzo Ball with the 3. Ball's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Caldwell Pope kicks to Banchero. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Bulls shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Williams passes to Giddey. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Williams.
I mean, a 6'8" playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assist.
Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's Banchero. Poked away, stolen by Ball. Drake with it, now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Shoots from the right block. Giddey, no good. Magic leading by 4. Banchero draws the double. Deep 2 from Wagner. Yep, right through the net.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Offensive rebound. Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Levine's checked in for the Bulls. Banchero against Williams. Here's Black. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Ball gets to Vucevic. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
He's been in the league long enough that late game moments do not scare Nikola Vucevic.
Black the pass to Caldwell Pope. Fast break, here comes Chicago. And the jam by Levine.
And Zach LaVine just commands the ball in these big moments. You want a guy that can not only take that shot, but make that shot.
Bitadze can't hit. Chicago trailing here. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync, good luck trying to stop him now.
Caldwell Pope passes to Bitadze. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Williams against Banchero. To the middle, 5 to shoot. Now, here's Wagner. Not a lot of room. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Bulls making a change here. White's checked in. The Bulls have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Giddey against Caldwell Pope. Vucevic. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Orlando's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And Banchero. Here we go. And that one drops for him. Banchero's got 23.
Used to these big moments from his college days. Banchero's heartbeat should stay low here.
Vucevic a screen on Wagner. Levine for 3. Vucevic. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Bounce pass from Banchero. Black kicks to Banchero. We got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Going on the attack there. Great effort from Wagner.
And the Bulls with possession. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We have to now review the personal foul in question.
At the line for the Bulls.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch.
There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley said to his team. He told his team, if we can get some defensive stops here, we can win this game. It's down to who wants it more. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
Oh, that's a terrific pass by the big fella. Banchero is adding that element to his game as his career progresses.
Here's Caldwell Pope. That shot off. And so it's Orlando winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Goga Bitadze is out there with Paolo Banchero, and it's Black in at point. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Banchero with it. Pass to Black. Shot clock at 6. Here's Banchero, 14 feet away. And Rozier pulls it down.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Butler finds Rozier. And again, no good by Miami. And the Heat unveiling the statue of Dwayne Wade, Stan, the face of the franchise forever.
Yeah, Brian, you think of what he meant to this organization, propelling it to its very first championship, and then attracting other stars to Miami. He is truly the foundation.
And they get that first bucket, 1 for 4 to start this game.
Hero against Banchero. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Butler. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Well, the defense was all over him, but Butler is not someone who gets rattled.
For Miami, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Orlando with the rebound.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Well, when you watch everything Caldwell Pope does, it's possible he's still a little underrated.
It's Hero on the take. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. The hallmark of this Orlando team, their defense, which led them to the playoffs last year, Coach.
Well, Brian, they were second in defensive rating. They've got great size. They're young and active. This is a great defensive team. And what's scary for the rest of the East, this team is still on the way up.
Wagner, the pass to Black. Outside, Caldwell Pope, stolen by Hero. Fast break, here we go. Here's Rozier, throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Well, the quick hands of Tyler Hero on full display there.
Magic trail by 4. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and Coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined tonight, BA.
And Allie, thank you for that. Rozier with it. Caldwell Pope covering. Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Wagner. Butler's gone 2 of 5 tonight. Bitadze, the pass to Banchero. Back to Bitadze. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. Inside, here's Highsmith. Back to Butler. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, he's more than just a shooter. Hero can run offense, a solid ball handling option.
That one goes. Count it. Banchero's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Denied by Adebayo.
Well, you have to love Bam's mentality. Always looking for ways to disrupt things defensively.
And it's Highsmith missing.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Woo-hoo, Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And the shot's good. Butler's got 6 points.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
Stripped away. And it's Butler with the jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Now Butler. Jimmy Butler getting it done for the Heat. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
On the court for Orlando, Wagner and Isaac, the duo at forward. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. And it's Bataze in at the 5.
Well-aimed pass by Suggs, on time and on target to a ready shooter.
Kicks it to Hero. Butler on the wing, defended by Wagner. Adebayo from long range. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. 5 points in the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Drains the triple.
Not necessarily a staple of Butler's game, but there reminding the defense he can drain it from deep.
Suggs finds Isaac. Suggs with a screen on Hero. Back to Suggs. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Oh, what focus from Suggs, refusing to let the hit throw him off.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Coach, you look at someone like Jalen Suggs. Man, has he improved his shot.
Yeah, Brian, I think you've always loved the effort that he brings at the defensive end of the floor. But now he's a much more efficient shooter, much more decisive, and really understands his role. Well, what you like about Love is his leadership. Both on the floor and off it, he takes this seriously.
Isaac, and the dunk by Isaac.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Adebayo passes to Hero. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. It's the 2K leaderboard showing the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Orlando in second.
It seemed like almost every time they forced an error, they converted on it. Not just winning turnovers, but taking them to the bank.
Miami making a switch here. Jaquez is checked in. Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Suggs. It's good.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Rozier. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Banchero.
And Rozier doesn't fear contact. He welcomes the chance to get to the line whenever he can.
Both free throws good from Rozier. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jaime Jaquez Jr. was excited to join his favorite player, Jimmy Butler, on the Heat. He told me, I loved watching Jimmy because he's a complete player and he leaves everything on the floor. He's a winner, and that's the type of player I want to be. And for his part, Butler said he is so confident and he knows what it takes to win. Ryan, there's no higher compliment.
You're right about that, Allie. Thanks.
Well, how about the physicality of Adebayo? He is tough to handle that close to the basket.
Well, Coach, how about the Eric Spoelstra story? Started as a video coordinator with the Heat back in '95. You were an assistant in Miami back then.
Yeah, look, Brian, even then, Eric is one of the rare guys that all of us on the staff knew right from the beginning that he had all the makings of a great coach. Players trusted him and had confidence in his ability to help them.
From the video room to the Hall of Fame one day.
No question.
Hero, the pass to Butler. Outside Jaquez. Fires the three. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Banchero surveys. Wagner outside. Caldwell Pope with it. Started now by Jaquez. Banchero no good.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Adebayo, no good. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Banchero. Looking to end this cold spell. Banchero uses his size down there.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Jaquez. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Well, night in and night out, Jaquez loves to attack the middle of that defense.
Up top, Banchero. Here's Black. With 1 on the clock. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Heat out in front. They lead by 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, those.
And now let's. Thanks as always.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Well, that's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
We've got Jaime Jaquez, Josh Richardson out there with Duncan Robinson. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Jovic in at power forward. That's the group in the game for the Heat. On the wing, Richardson. Here's Jovic, defended by Wagner. Jaquez against Wagner. The kick out to Richardson. Clock at 4. Floats one up. The shot's good. Richardson's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, that kind of vision is exactly what they need out of Jaquez.
And you think about what Jaquez has done early in his career. It's pretty impressive, Stan.
Well, Brian, people tend to underrate college players who play multiple years. He was basically a finished product before he reached the NBA.
Orlando trailing here. Wagner, right side. Pass to Carter. Just 4 to shoot. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Miami has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And it's Love missing.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Well, what poise from Carter Jr. Just taking the hit and pushing through it all.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And Stan, the league questioning the use of load management. I know you've wondered if it could even hurt conditioning.
There's no question, Brian. Look, since the age of load management has come into the NBA, injuries are up, not down. I think players have been deconditioned, and that's even before you get into the need of guys playing together more to gain a rhythm and an on-court chemistry. You know, like actually playing basketball together.
A novel idea. For 3, Robinson sinks the tray. Robinson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Carter on the wing. Pass to Black. Now here's Suggs. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Stolen by Carter. In transition, the Magic on the run for the finish. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Well, look, you can't sleep on Suggs' athleticism because the second you do, he explodes to the rim. Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
And the only question for the Magic, figuring out who will initiate the offense, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, they have great players who can finish plays, but the issue they ran into last playoffs was finding someone to set them up. That's something you know they need to address.
Just 2 to shoot. The 3 from Suggs. He can't get that one to fall.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And with soft touch, Love is very tough to stop near the hoop. Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Larson. Here's Highsmith, defended by Wagner, to the middle. Here's Larson, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Carter can't get it to go. Heat leading by 3. Robinson in the post. He's covered by Suggs.
Well, Suggs is an elite on-ball defender. We don't see a lot of blocks by a guard.
And they have really ramped up the pace.
The Heat have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Here's Burks. That one no good. Oh, nice D from Carter. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Throws it down despite a man right in his face. Opportunity here to make it a 3-point play.
Sturdy play by Suggs. He doesn't let the hit mess with his shot, and he's going to the line.
Miami's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Pass to Ware. Outside Jaquez. He drops it from range. Jaquez has got 10 points.
What a setup for Jaquez Jr. All he has to do is focus and shoot.
Banchero finds Suggs down low. Banchero in the post. Using his size, Banchero gets by inside. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Fourth quarter, on the court for the Magic. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. In the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs. And it's Batadze in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Banchero passes to Wagner. Now Banchero lets the three fly. Ooh, Banchero with the touch. From deep.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Banchero. They get it back. Magic leading by 4. And Suggs, here we go. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Just a terrific drive by Suggs. When he sees lanes to the rim open up, he attacks with no hesitation.
From Tyler Hero.
Banchero right side. Wagner, the pass to Suggs. Out to the right wing. Banchero outside. The Magic need to put one up here. With the 10-footer. No good off the back of the rim.
Now there's your rim protection. That's how you defend the post.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close.
Here's Highsmith. Great D that time from Suggs. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Wagner. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Johnson, he's checked in for Miami. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Johnson with a bucket.
And Butler is someone any coach would love to have. You see why with passes like these.
Good. And the Magic lead by 4.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Johnson a screen on Anthony. Hero for 3. They get it back. Johnson, soft touch off the glass.
Now that's a confidence booster. Great effort on the offensive glass.
Well, his value increases when he can get offensive boards late in games like that.
Here's Banchero. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Johnson. To the inside. And finished off by Adebayo.
Wow. Adebayo showing some leadership there in a big moment.
And Carroll passes to Batadze. For 3, Anthony. And Hero grabs the board. The Heat have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. To take the lead. It's rebounded by Batadze. Batadze's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, the pressure was on, but Cole Anthony was able to stay cool and find the points they need.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Hero with it. And he gets it to go.
Well, they're right to trust Hero in these moments. He's a very reliable scoring option.
And Carroll passes to Batadze. Back to Banchero. Wagner with a screen on Rozier. Wagner outside. Here's Banchero. Here's Batadze. Wagner outside. Back to Banchero. Second shot opportunity. Rebound Miami.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
Orlando has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Johnson. To the paint. Fast break. Here come the Heat. And they recover it. Outside for Rozier. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. This possession could decide the game.
And you really have to be smart with the ball here.
So it's Miami now. It's a 1-point game. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Anthony against Hero. Adebayo, a screen on Anthony. It's Hero on the take. Adebayo. Good!
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. How do you think this is going to play out?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
Caldwell Pope. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls off lot. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy.
excited are you?
Oh, man, Kevin, on a scale of 1 to 10, can I go 20? I mean, we've been waiting for these games to start for months. The offseason seems endless, and there's always drama about player movement, who's going where, and expectation, but nothing better than getting that ball thrown up. And let's see these guys go at it.
A look at the Bulls starting lineup. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. The guard set is Giddey and White, and it's Levine and it's small forward. Now here's Giddey. Down low. And there's Levine on the assist from Giddey.
Good touch on the interior. Levine really crafty at figuring out ways to create space down low.
Hero passes to Butler. Outside, Rozier shoots the three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Brent, some early success for Josh Giddey in the NBA. When you look at his game, what do you like most?
I love the vision, Kevin. This guy is one of the most creative passers that the NBA has and is willing to take some risks. And the reason he does that is he has confidence in his teammates. But that vision by Josh Giddey is something special.
And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now Vucevic. His last outing we saw him pour in 22.
Just superb defense from Bam, showing some hustle on this end.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. And Adebayo throws it down.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? And here is Giddey. White left side to the inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Butler. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Kobe White.
Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
And Jimmy Butler put together, Brent, one of the all-time playoff runs, leading the Heat to the finals in 2023.
Yeah, you don't want to live in or dwell on the past, but man, Miami being the 8th seed that year, Kevin, and with Jimmy putting up 38 a game in that first round against the Bucks. Guy earned the MVP of the Eastern Conference Finals. What a run.
Hero kicks to Butler. Rozier for 3, hits it from three-point range.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel-good.
Giddey with it, picked up by Rozier. Outside, White. Pass to Levine. Three-pointer. Highsmith grabs the miss. Miami leading by 6. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. Levine dishes to Vucevic. Outside Williams. And the 3 off target. And here's Miami. They're on a 13-5 run. Highsmith's shot is off.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And Levine is a volume three-point shooter. Good to see him knock it down from deep. And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Hero against Giddey. Hero attacking. And stolen by Giddey. Inside, here's Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
Nikola Jovic is checked in for the Heat.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Outside Rozier. Back to Adebayo. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. 6 points for Bam Adebayo.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Giddey, still without a basket. Jovic passes to Hero. Now Adebayo. Misses the three. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Heat. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Levine and Williams up in the forward position. The guard set is Giddey and White. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Brent, the super team era is indeed coming to a close. The Miami Heat were one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly.
Chicago leading. And Levine, here we go. White. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. White's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler could shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
Now here's Giddey, and Vucevic throws it down.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic a force around the rim.
Here's Rozier, and the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his first foul. Lonzo Ball is checked in for Josh Giddey.
Coming on to the floor for
Chicago on defense. 4-point game. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Now, Hero. Pass to Rozier. 6 to shoot. The 3. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Pretty reliable from outside. You got to get a hand up on Rozier from that area.
Here's Ball. Rebound by the Heat. Hero attacking. Well, wide open look for Love. No good on the triple. The Bulls have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. They get it again. Kick out to Levine. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Levine's got the lead up to 4 now for Chicago. Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got 4 this quarter.
Fighting the inside defender, Hero really works to get to the bucket.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Ball dishes to Levine. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
A different look for Miami. Ware's checked in, and it's Jaime Jaquez in for Kevin Love. Then for the Bulls, Smith checked in for Vucevic, and it's Torrey Craig in for Williams. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Heat are always a tough-minded bunch. Jimmy Butler says, I just think nobody cares on our team. Make or miss shots, we're going to be who we are because we're not worried about anybody else. So that's what I think it is, the I don't give a darn factor. I'm paraphrasing, Kevin. You get the picture.
I do, David. You are G-rated. Hey, thank you, D.A. The Heat making a switch here. Johnson's checked in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Jaquez sets a screen for Richardson. Jaquez the pass to Richardson. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Ball no good. The Heat have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Johnson can't hit. Bulls have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Levine kicks the ball. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
And taking a look at some of the stats here for Richardson, how he did last season. Averaged about 10 points a game, 2 assists and 3 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
I think coaches appreciate a guy that comes in and knows how to run the offense with some intelligence. That's exactly what he does.
And here's Carter after Jimmy Butler made that last three-pointer. Horton Tucker, the pass to Smith. Oh, and the dunk by Smith.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Highsmith and the powerful one-handed slam.
It's been great to see Rozier's growth as a passer over the course of his career.
Oh, yes, sir. Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Lets it go from deep. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Now it's a 4-point Heat lead.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
A big-time effort for Terry Rozier, providing a lot of energy. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days? Moving right along now to the Miami Heat, they find themselves in a close contest at the half.
You look at their success so far.
And that is it for halftime.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got Kevin Love. Duncan Robinson out there with Richardson. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Jovic in at the 4. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And you can see the passing ability at his size. Zealous is all for getting it to his open teammate.
Richardson the pass to Jovic. Back to Richardson. It's Robinson, top of the key. Unloads, and there's another one for the Heat.
In the basketball dictionary, if you look up the definition of pure jump shot, you might find Duncan Robinson.
Kevin Love. Second.
Chicago trailing here.
First team foul.
White looking around. Pass to Dosunmu. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Wednesday, they're taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Friday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets.
And for that matchup with the Clippers, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take to the floor, and they want to get off to a quick start.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Phillips, he's checked in for Dosunmu, and Josh Giddey's subbed in for Ball. Phillips, the pass to Giddey. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Robinson. Here's Jovic, and it's blocked.
Making good use of his length, Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And they'll get another chance. Robinson misses. Bulls trail by 5. Here's Giddey. And the Bulls with another miss. The Heat have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Love finds Robinson. Back to Love. Good ball movement here by Miami. Pass to Highsmith. Just 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. Lets it go from the wing. Robinson misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
White down low, and the layup's good off the glass. White's got 4 points this quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Christopher, the pass to Robinson. Here's Larson. Terry covering. Back to Robinson. Pass to Christopher. It's Robinson, top of the key. Chicago grabs the miss. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Here's Giddey. Lays it up off the glass. Now just a 1-point Heat lead.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Christopher. Giddey defending. Here's Highsmith.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Levine's checked in for Terry. And Chris Duarte's subbed in for White. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 6.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Back to Robinson. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. 8 points for him.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Dosunmu, he's checked in for the Bulls. The Heat leading by 3. Richardson the pass to Jovic. And the layup falls. Jovic has got his first points of the night. And so it's Giddy with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams, a screen on Love. Vucevic dishes to Williams. It's rebounded by Jovic. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls, number 2, Lonzo Ball.
Here's Williams. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Heat. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So the Bulls 5 right now. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. All out there with Dosunmu. And it's Levine in at the 3, the small forward. The Heat making a switch here. Highsmith is checked in. Kick out to Levine. To the paint. He's looking for Williams and finds him. And he makes that one.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Over in the corner, Rozier. From outside the arc. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Ball. It's hauled in by Hero. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
One thing you can add on to this, and you don't talk about it much as a point of emphasis, but getting to the free throw line and generating easy points, that can really help you out. They got a lot of freebies.
Williams can't get it to go.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find him.
And it's Adebayo in the corner. Here's Highsmith. Vucevic defending. That's a 2 from Rozier. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Dosunmu. And again, Chicago. No good. Our Heat leading by 9. Rozier with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. And Hero the bucket on the assist by Rozier. Rozier's got his 3rd assist on the night. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
And he is no stranger to physical basketball. Adebayo has to deal with plenty of contact down low.
Ball kicks to Vucevic. Back to Ball. Chicago needs to get a shot off. Levine's shot is off.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Dosunmu. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. So for the Bulls, Whitey's checked in for Dosunmu. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Lonzo Ball.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls,
Butler with the steal. On the wing, Rozier. Kicks it out to Hero. Back to Rozier. And stolen by White. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Giddey with it, picked up by Rozier. And Giddey gets it to go.
And some well-needed scoring. He stops a 13-0 run by the Heat.
Over in the corner, Rozier. To the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Miami.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, they really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Terry Rozier.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Levine's shot is off. Down low. Good ball movement here by Miami. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Sinks the triple. And the Heat lead by 16.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Pass to Highsmith. Jacks up a three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Levine with it. Hero from long range. Off on that one. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Much appreciated, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony. these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
A look at the Bulls starting lineup. Levine and Williams up in the forward positions. The guard set is Giddey and White, and it's Vucevic in at the center position. For the Orlando Magic, they come in off a good outing against the 76ers. Got a piece of it.
And a guy who blocks a few shots, KCP stepping up and gets all of that one.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. We discussed the prospect of facing off against Zach LaVine. Coach said Zach is an uber athlete, can jump out of the gym, but he also has such a nice three-point shot it makes LaVine a headache. We'll switch up who is guarding him as the game progresses. Of course, LaVine can beat you so many different ways, and that'll be fun to watch tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David.
I mean, if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Now here's Giddey. Williams with a clean look, and that comes off the assist. By Giddey.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start. And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. Well, with his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
White, good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Basket, good. Williams has got 5 points so far.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently. And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Giddey kicks to White. It's Levine atop the key. And Levine with the slam.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Pass to Banchero. Back to Wagner. Banchero against Williams. And it's Wagner missing.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
And checking out the stats for Banchero. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged 22 points per game last season, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
Chicago leading by 9, and even 3-on-3 break. For 3, Levine scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And it's Banchero missing.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
And Levine throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Banchero kicks to Black. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Banchero missing.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Back the pass to Wagner. From the top of the key, he buries it.
And every year it seems Wagner gains more confidence, and it's starting to show on shots like that.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Caldwell Pope.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
At the line for the Bulls.
And so he makes both from the line.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Banchero. Gets that one to drop. That's his third field goal in 8 tries.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Williams sends a screen for Giddey. And he dunks it down.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Banchero finds Caldwell Pope. There's Wagner with the 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. Back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin here, guys, for the Bulls.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards, and it's Bitadze in at the 5, patrolling the paint. This is out there for Orlando.
Well, despite that possession, something that I've liked is they've been under control while getting out in this lead. They've kept those turnovers down.
Here's Banchero. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Banchero's got 8.
And Banchero muscling through all that contact.
Levine sets the screen for Vucevic. Pass to Levine. And it's Contavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Levine. Oh, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you. Ooh-wee. Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach LaVine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
Suggs kicks to Banchero. Top of the key jumper, no good.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Here's Vucevic. Rebound by the Magic. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. And it's Banchero missing. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Chicago. At one point, they led by 16. And Vucevic throws it down.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vooch. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
Here's Banchero. Lays it up and banks it in. Banchero's got 4 this quarter. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate. Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Giddey lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Just couldn't be denied there. Giddey was willing to fight to get that one to fall.
So for the Magic, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Banchero. And Black's subbed in for Suggs. And Chicago also making a switch. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Williams.
And I love watching Giddey take it strong to the basket. The D has got to be aware of it.
Carter, the pass to Black. Carter on the wing. Pass to Isaac. Wagner against Levine. Here is Carter. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Here's Wagner. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And here we go with the Magic fast break. And it's Carter missing. The Bulls leading by 14. Pass to Smith. Smith sets the pick for White. Back to Smith. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And he gets the bucket. And it's 6 points for Kobe White.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Wagner from long range. Drills the three-pointer.
Something Wagner continues to work on. It's huge when he's connecting from outside.
Giddey kicks to White. Pass to Smith. Levine, a screen on Isaac. To the paint. Smith finds Levine. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Caldwell-Pope passes to Black. And Carter has it in the corner. And here's Wagner. Guarded by Levine. Back to Wagner. Clock at 6. Good, nice job down low. Wagner's got 7 points here in this quarter.
This is one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And he just kept working. Giddey felt the whistle coming and able to finish the play.
For the Magic, Goga Bitadze is checked in for Wendell Carter. And Banchero's subbed in for Isaac. Chicago also making some changes. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Vucevic. Dosunmu comes in for Kobe White. And Ball subbed in for Levine.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end. And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Inside. Here's Smith, and it's slammed in by Smith.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls feeling good about their 17-point lead. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Taking a look here at Chicago, they don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road, kind of like Kenny storming into the kitchen.
And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Chicago Bulls. And that about wraps it up.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. Buzelis out there with Talen Horton-Tucker. And it's Torrey Craig. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Dosunmu in at the 2. Ball with it, looking on Black.
There is no doubt that Ball brings his flight gear to the arena. The man has a little bit of bounce on him.
Pass to Bitadze. Here's Black. Banchero outside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. Fourth, the Magic.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
The Magic making a switch here. Howard's checked in. Phillips, he's checked in for the Bulls. Carter comes in for Ball.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Terry's checked in for the Bulls. Chris Duarte comes in for Carter. Isaac kicks to Black. Craig against Wagner. Back to Black. From past the arc. The rebound by Dosunmu.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Craig. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin? The league recalibrated its emphasis on fouling during last season. Commissioner Adam Silver said there was a sense that offensive players had too much of an advantage, so an adjustment was made. The fans want great offense, but they want players to be allowed to play defense as well. I think that's what we're seeing. Kevin, it's a welcome change.
Welcome indeed, no doubt about it, D.A. Harris is checked in for the Magic. Smith checked in for the Bulls. Ball comes in for Duarte. And it's Ball penetrating.
That kind of aggressiveness, that's what you want to see more from Ball.
The Magic trail by 19. Here's Black. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Chicago's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Here's Craig. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Black. For 3, Harris. Another miss by Orlando. Bulls leading by 21. Here's Craig. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Isaac with some nice deep. Harris finds Caldwell Pope. Out to Harris. Now here's Isaac. Harris passes to Isaac. The 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Buzelis. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. The shot by Buzelis, no good. Taken away. Here's the break. Up the floor. Finished off the break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Chicago?
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wagner. Paolo Banchero comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Wagner's subbed in for Harris. Kicks it out to Banchero. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Pass to Bitadze. Back to Banchero. Queens check in for Dosunmu. Chicago leading by 22. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And wow, look at the quickness there from Banchero getting the shot up in a hurry.
Here's Ball. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. 6 points for Lonzo Ball.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Wagner. His three-pointers off the mark. With 1 on the clock. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Jalen Suggs is out there with Black. And it's Bitadze in at the center. This is out there for Orlando.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
It's stolen by Vucevic. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And it's Suggs with the rebound. The Magic shooting well. They're at 45%. Stolen by Ball. Poked loose. The kick out to Williams. "60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Pass to Bitadze. From the arc. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 22 points.
His second triple of the half. Well, look, that's 2 more than he had in the first, so things, I guess, are trending in the right direction.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Banchero dishes to Suggs. Ball with it, picked up by Suggs. White the pass to Williams. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Williams has got 6 here in this quarter.
And just running the offense, White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Wagner kicks to Banchero. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
To the inside. Vucevic up top. And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Right, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
The Bulls making a switch here. Giddey's checked in.
Number 3, Josh Giddey.
The Magic trail by 21. Banchero outside. Here's Black, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
And Williams with the stuff.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Spins. Black kicks to Banchero. Off target with his 3. And here's Levine who brings it up for the Bulls. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Vucevic. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. Orlando, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Black the pass to Bitadze. 5 on the clock. Here's Banchero. No good with the triple. The Bulls leading by 21.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Josh Giddey.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
Banchero, whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
Phillips, he's checked in for Chicago. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
The clock now can just run out for the Bulls, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Alder.
right now, and that's to have a strong start to the season.
No question, B.A. And that can be tough to achieve for teams that might have a new coach. Or if you had a lot of roster changes, teams with continuity tend to have the advantage to start the season.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. Terry Rozier is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4. Rozier can't get it to go.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Pass to Wagner. Banchero surveys. Suggs with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Magic need to put one up here. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Pass to Butler. First quarter of play, a minute in. Adebayo, that's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Batase. Suggs outside. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Suggs, the pass to Banchero. From the arc. Adebayo grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game stand catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
Now here's Suggs. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Here's Banchero. And it's Banchero again missing.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Butler passes to Highsmith. And the layup is good.
And Butler is someone any coach would love to have. You see why with passes like these.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Banchero no good.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Here's Adebayo. Butler on the wing. Three-pointer. Nails it from 3.
Yeah, this is a great play for Butler. He gets all set up and then just calls for the ball.
Magic trail by 5. Banchero with it. Hero picks him up. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. To halt the run. 5 to shoot. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Banchero. And stolen by Adebayo. Inside, here's Highsmith. Count that bucket. Highsmith's got his second bucket on the night.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Rozier outside. To the left side wing. Highsmith passes to Rozier. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down. Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
They get it back. Outside for Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, if you give Butler an opening, he will exploit the defense.
Out of bounds, it'll be Miami's ball.
Miami ball.
Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals. 5th, Orlando.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Hero against Suggs. Hero, the pass to Rozier. Kicks it to Hero. Back to Rozier. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
The offensive game plan is clear. get it inside, and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Now here's Wagner. The three from Suggs. Drills it from deep.
Yeah, and for Suggs, his three-point shooting has come a long way since entering the league.
Here's Rozier. No points so far. Hero finds Rozier. Kicks it to Hero. Here's Highsmith. 6 on the shot clock. Rozier outside. Deflected. And Carroll with it. Around the back and lays it in. Nice.
Ooh, going around the back, making that play look so easy.
And so it's Miami leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
On the court for Miami here in the second. At the forward spots, it's Butler and Jovic. Tyler Hero is out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time. And it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. Kevin Love's checked in for Jovic. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Butler passes to Love. Van Carroll against Butler. Jimmy Butler, a vicious finish.
Yeah, and Butler leaving no doubt on that drive to the hole. What a play.
And Van Carroll gets it to go. Van Carroll's got 6 points.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. To the inside, Van Carroll. Oh, Van Carroll throws it down.
Van Carroll shows off his strength and his quickness on that finish.
Hero, the pass to Love. Adebayo with it. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Suggs. This game is so close. 1 or 2 plays could make the difference.
It's so imperative to try to make each trip count.
Well, you have to love Bam's mentality. Always looking for ways to disrupt things defensively. That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Oh, not to be denied. Van Carroll.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Pass to Hero, and here's Adebayo. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Count that one.
Unselfish offense leads to Butler getting something in rhythm.
Here's Van Carroll. Drives to the hoop. Oh, Van Carroll throws it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Adebayo, that's good. Coach, when you look at the best defensive teams, what's the balance between IQ, the smarts for the game, versus effort?
Well, Brian, it's both. You know, I mean, the effort is a given. You're not going to get anything done in the game without effort. But to be a good defensive team, you have to be smart. You have to understand your opponents, their tendencies both as a team and as individuals. And if you do that, you can cover up for a lot in terms of just raw athleticism.
Miami leading by 3. Out of bounds, it'll be Orlando's ball. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Orlando Magic. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence. The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
How about Paolo Banchero, Coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
That one's good for 2.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Banchero with it. Richardson picks him up. Banchero against Richardson. Banchero no good. Heat leading by 3. And here's Butler outside. Doesn't fall. That miss makes him 5 for 6. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Batadze. Banchero against Rozier. Banchero right side. Butler against Wagner. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. Here's Jaquez. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs. Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And Jaquez drops them both. 7 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Adebayo. Comes up empty down low. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Heat up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
When you have a big man like Adebayo, who's not only strong at the rim, but can handle the basketball like a guard, and he can pass.
And now, not a bad. And that's it for halftime.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
The tandem at 1 and 2, Black and Harris. Isaac in at the 4 with Carter Jr. playing the 5. And it's De Silva in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Off the inbound, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, look, everyone likes a flush. Carter Jr. showing his force.
Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
6 to shoot. Goes back up. Robinson with the block. And he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Miami leading by 3. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Now here's Richardson, guarded closely. Rebound by the Magic. When this game is done, they'll be off to Milwaukee, taking on the Bucks. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Carter, the pass to Black. Carter, a screen on Richardson. Back to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, watch Carter Jr.'s control. He sets a solid screen and then shifts right to his spot.
It's tipped. Here's Black. Robinson defending. And here's Harris outside. And it's Richardson with the rebound. The Heat have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Robinson for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Robinson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Isaac outside. Back to Harris. Down low. Pass to Black. Harris a screen. "16 feet out, and he gets that one. Harris has got his first 2 points.
Well, that's Harris's role on this team. He's a jump shooter first and foremost.
Jovic passes to Robinson. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
And he hits it to tie the game. Harris has got 4 points in the quarter.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that. Puts so much pressure on the defense.
Now here's Richardson. Pass to Jovic. Back to Richardson. Here's Jovic. Isaac covering. Richardson, the pass to Jovic. Now here's Jaquez. He's guarded closely, and he makes it. And the Heat lead by 1.
Yeah, he's such a competitive guy. Jaquez Jr. just willing that ball in.
Back to Isaac. And here's Harris outside. Rebound Miami. They've led by as many as 11. Jaquez, the pass to Jovic. Outside Jaquez. To the middle. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Here's Black. The Heat making their last shot. Pass to Isaac. Right wing. The 3 is up. Here's Carter. Harris outside. Isaac, the pass to Black. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Outside for Love. Back to Richardson. Going inside. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Heat out in front. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth quarter. We've got Butler. Terry Rozier is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Highsmith in at the 4-man position. Now here's Caldwell Pope. The 3 from Suggs. That shot, no good. They've got numbers. Rozier, the pass to Hero. Drives to the hoop. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, this is what they love about Hero. He makes things happen out there.
Well, Coach, the Heat have had some deep playoff runs recently, making the finals twice in 5 years.
Yeah, Brian, and what's really interesting is that they've only been higher than a 5 seed once in that span. They just hit a different gear in the playoffs.
Now here's Banchero. Off target from outside. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Butler against Banchero. Butler passes to Highsmith. And they're running. There's the triple. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Magic trail by 5. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Suggs. Back to Caldwell Pope. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Such a quick player. I mean, Rozier is a wizard in the open floor.
Here's Banchero. Orlando again missing. Heat leading by 7. Here's Highsmith. It's rebounded by Batase. Wagner for 3. Fires in the triple.
Yeah, and look at the stroke on Wagner's 3. Total confidence.
Rozier looking around. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Yes! Banchero fighting for 2.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
Pass to Adebayo. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Batase's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Banchero passes to Wagner. Banchero uses his size down there.
A ton of confidence for Banchero. Big moments, no pressure.
Up top, Rozier. Pass to Highsmith. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Black's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Banchero left side. Down low. Wagner, the pass to Suggs. Now here's Wagner. The kick out to Banchero. Wagner up top, pounded by Adebayo, and down it goes. 2 points.
Well, no surprise, Wagner is becoming a guy they can go to in big spots.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo, outside for Rozier. 1:06 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. No problems knocking that one down.
Oh my, showing veteran poise. Rozier doesn't let the pressure get to him.
Cash! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now here's Hero. Count it!
Well, they really needed a hoop, and Hero steps up.
Banchero outside. Wagner. Count it!
And this is why they go to Wagner here. He can get them the clutch points.
So it's Miami now. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
On the attack, Rozier. Money!
And it's obvious how much Rozier loves coming up huge for his team. Capable of nailing big-time shots.
Butler against Wagner. And Butler the bucket on the assist from Adebayo. And the Heat lead by 6.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is Take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Misses. And so Miami takes the win. And thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant